What is happening, everybody? That's right. It's Monday. We are here once again, hanging out at the Arsenal studio. It's great to see everybody here. Got a special guest, Ron's here. And we got Mr. Matty Ice. It feels great to be here.
Hello, everyone.
Once again, another awesome Monday.
Happy Monday, indeed.
You know what it is? It's share o'clock. So go ahead and share the show with everyone you love, you know. Happy Mother's Day for yesterday to all the ladies out there, the hot mamas. Woo! Having them babies, creating life.
Creating life. All right, there we go. It's a little better. Okay, so I'm ready to get rolling whenever you are, sir. If you want to let some people trickle in, I got to do my job of sharing the show.
Go ahead, share the show. Ron, you share the show?
Yeah, Ron, did you, okay, cool.
All right. Ron's here. Appreciate you coming in off your, what the heck?
Ron is definitely
Works for Little Caesars, I think.
No,
Little Caesars delivery guy?
He's the Little Caesars semi supplier. He drives the semis.
Semi truck. Yeah, well, obviously they don't really do much delivery anymore. It's more hot and ready, but you drive the semi trucks.
Yeah, you got all the pizzas in the back and stuff like that.
So if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have those amazing hot and readies delivered to us. So that's cool. We'll talk a little bit about that too on the show. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone tuning in. If you could share the show, the more the merrier. Get the chat rolling and we'll get going here. I believe you have the intro this week, Mr. Matty Ice.
Yeah, I can bang it out. Let me get some silence here.
All right, let's get ready, and Matt's going to do the intro, so just a little be quiet, Ron.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 15 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. This week is a special guest episode as well, so, of course, I am joined by Mr. Marky Mark.
Yeah, that's right. I am here. Yep. It's great to be back here in the Arsenal studio once again. Amazing. We put a little poll out there for anybody that wants to be a special guest this week. If anybody would reply, and the first person to reply was our friend Ron here. Ron D, what up, man? How's it going? Ron Danger, you took a break. You actually usually work Monday nights, but you actually you said you were like a semi-truck driver for Little Caesars, so you didn't have to drop any off. So I appreciate you coming in, man.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Ron.
Yeah. Good to hear, man. So, this is your first time on the show, and it's good to see you here.
Are you excited to be here?
Yes.
You excited to do some taste test stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, man. So
talk about some games, talk about a little bit of news. We got a big taste test and fat dude segment like usual. We got some film freaks. Mark's got some collector's corner stuff. I should have a bunch of collector's corner stuff, but I didn't bring it. So next week is going to be all the Zelda collector's stuff.
All
so
right.
I will be bringing that next week.
All right.
And then we do have like a little memory as well. So yeah, why don't we get right into it? Mark, what have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I have been pretty much just been taking it easy and being in complete terror this week. It's been very sad, very scary moment. If all of you know that, I have fears of bats. Yes, I'm very much afraid of bats, and I did not have a bat in my house. I had a mouse in my house, and it was a very big mouse. And I was laying down watching a movie on HBO, or a show on HBO, Love and Death or something like that. I can't remember. It's got the Scarlet Witch chick in it, Olsen. And I was freaking laying down. All of a sudden, I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. And I hopped up and turned the light on. I'm like, oh, hell no. Mm-hmm. Please tell me I was just seeing stuff. And I was just chilling there waiting. I'm like, okay, we're good. And then chilling there on my phone, and all of a sudden, from under the dresser to under the bed, this monster mouse. I could hear him, his feet running. It was like, and I'm like, oh, he's real. he's real. He's an actual real mouse. Oh, fuck. And I was so scared. And I like immediately, and then he like rolled up and jumped up on my dresser and just looked at me. He made eye contact with me. And then he was like staring into me. And I'm like, oh no. But then I look back at him and I go, these are the eyes that will kill you. We had a little standoff there. And then I screamed like a girl, jumped out of there. Ah! Ran in and I put a blanket, stuffed it under the door and everything. And then slept on my couch for 4 days. What was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Was that your... Ron, did you bring a Minecraft watch over here?
Yeah.
It wasn't that, was it?
No, that sounded... That was strange.
Yeah, haunted ass house. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so mouse, I got some traps, and then I set them and everything. I literally had 6 traps in the room, locked, ready to go. I put peanut butter on it, and this was like a level 96 wizard mouse. It literally went in there, licked all the peanut butter off the traps, and then just like didn't activate them at all. Just like pieced out. And I could hear him just chilling in my room while I'm sleeping on the couch. Like, goddamn mouse. And then so finally I went in there with some cheese and I like wedged it underneath one of the traps. And yeah, took like 2 days, but finally took him out.
No live trap in these mice. It was pure murder.
I was going to head in that direction. If the lethal traps weren't going to work, I was going to head that route, but
You were going to...
Yeah.
Usually you start with the live trap and then end on the lethal. No.
Yeah, no, I do the opposite. He almost earned his life.
Okay, that
It's
makes
like Hunger Games.
Yeah, I like that. You almost entertained them enough.
And then Ron, I don't know if you know my son Reed, but he put a cracker in the drawer. And he said, "Oh, did my cracker get ate the other day?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about, Reed?" And he said, "Oh, I put a cracker in the drawer, so if there's a mouse, then he'll get stuck in the drawer, and that will trap him."
Yeah, I like the theory.
Yeah, Reed was feeding this mouse for like a week. He was eating off these crackers, so that's probably why we had a mouse. So, yeah, Ron, crazy kid that Reed. So,
Silas. Yeah. So Silas says, "What's up, Ron?"
Oh,
Hi.
Nice.
Yep, Silas, big fan of Ron. It's a shame that you had to kill your wizard mouse, but you know it is what it is.
Dude, he was a beast. I'm seriously like that was, and I was glad. I was like, thank God it was just one giant mouse that wasn't like a bunch of baby mice or something. So I think we're good. We've had no signs of poop, no signs of any activity. Thank God. But yeah, that's what my last week was. I was already having a stressful week, and then they throw a mouse on top of it.
Well, you've been like the animal whisperer lately. You got some birds outside.
Oh yeah,
and we did
my bird orgy. My backyard is a bird orgy.
Well, so you did end up. So we've got right outside the door there is a nest in which a baby bird has hatched. A little baby has hatched, and the mama is nowhere.
Yeah, mom dipped.
Mom dipped, but you became Mama Riker.
Yeah, dude, I'm taking care of that bird now. I bought some night crawlers and I've chopped them up and like blended them up and everything. Been going out there and feeding the baby bird.
Mm-hmm.
It like opens its mouth for me and stuff, and I'm like, chill, because he like bites my fingers sometime. It freaks me out. But yeah, man. Don't worry, I wash my hands after everywhere.
I appreciate that.
I don't get bird flu or whatever.
Now, Ron, I hear that you have been playing some Fortnite.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to talk about that a little bit? Talk about your Fortnite.
Yeah, what's going on in Fortnite
gaming
right
moments?
Now? Anyway, I haven't played in a little bit. What's going on?
So I was just about to get a victory royale, but then the last person sniped me.
Oh, so like you got to the finals, like the final 2? It was just you and another guy, and you got sniped?
Oh my God, you were that close to winning it. Have you been playing the game with any friends? Just solo.
Just
solo
solos this happened?
Wow.
Wow. Do you play build mode or no build?
No build.
No build. I see a lot of people are liking the no build mode.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you and your friends like that still over build or?
Now my friends like build.
They like to build. See, if I was gonna go back to Fortnite, I would exclusively play the no build mode. I never got good at it. You did get a shout out in the chat, Ron. Finally, someone cool on the show. What up, Ron?
Wow, and yeah, Ron is sick as fuck. You got some people saying, "What
You
up,
got
Ron?"
You got some fans, Ron.
That's
Congrats.
awesome, man. Heck yeah.
The
Anything
sensation.
anything to say to the fans?
No.
That's all he's got.
Cool as ice, man.
The
Cool as
sensation taking over the nation, Mr. Ron Danger. Everyone.
Yes.
So, Ron's been playing Fortnite. You've been playing Catch the Mouse and Mama Bird Reichert.
Yeah.
I have been playing a game that dropped on Friday. A little, not very known. Not many people playing it right now. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Wow.
Yeah.
That game came out like, woo. Was it $70 game?
$70.
$70 Switch game.
It's almost like there's like 5 billion hours of content, and people complaining about a $10 price difference are insane. Who cares? A Pokemon game, $60. You think that has an equal amount of content as Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, if not more.
No way.
It has so many Pokemon to catch.
Yeah, but it's the same exact thing. It's
Same
literally
thing as Zelda. It's just a different puzzle or whatever.
I guess. Anyway,
I'm just kidding, dude.
so
How was the game?
so you enjoyed Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah, it was fun. I never beat it or anything though, so.
So, Tears of the Kingdom is the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Starts out pretty much right after Breath of the Wild, and it is an amazing sequel to that game so far. It doesn't use any of the same powers, really, as before. So you, like the cryo powers and all that stuff, it changes them up. There are no longer those powers. The main ones now, there's Ultra Hand, where you can pick up and rotate objects and place them, like attach them to things. So that's how you can build like ships or cars or planes or stuff like that. So there's all these, there's a new enemy called, or a new like species of enemies called Zonai. And they have all these different devices like fans and rockets and cannons and stuff like that. And then you attach these Zonai devices to whatever you built, and they will do certain things once you hit them. So there's that move. And then there's a few more moves that I'm not going to get into. The main one that is an absolute game changer is a ability called Ascend. And what Ascend is if there's a platform above you that has like a clear end to it, like it's not just like a cave that goes on forever or whatever, and it's not too far above you, you can like basically swim through that. So say you're in like a cave and you want to get to the top of the cave, which would be like on a mountaintop basically, you can swim to the top of the mountain. Say you're at the bottom of the cave and just go right up to the top of it. It's amazing.
That does sound pretty neat.
It is very nice for getting around caves and like you can really use it for anything. If you're climbing like a building or whatever and there's a platform above you that you don't want to climb up to.
Ron, you need a drink?
No.
Okay. Your drink's right here if you want one.
But yeah, you can just go right through it. It's amazing. It completely changes the maneuvering around that game.
So does it hold? Now here's the thing. When I was playing Pokemon Violet, that thing is like taking the switch to the. It's chugging. It's moving along. It's chugging. How does this game run on the Nintendo Switch?
So the first, I'd say, hour or two of this game, you are in the Sky Islands, and they are.
Ryan, can you not do that with your foot?
They are. It's definitely like, it definitely chugs there. It runs real bad, especially when you start moving around objects. And this is in the intro of the game, like when you're up there. I don't know if there's just too many objects on the screen and you're just moving them around, but it takes it down from like a 30, 45 frame game down to like a 15 frame.
Okay.
But so I was really worried at first that this was just going to be the norm anytime you're moving around objects or there's too much going on. But that's definitely cleared off, and it's running as good as Breath of the Wild was, if not a little better.
Okay.
So it runs
I feel like Pokemon Violet does that too. There's a lot where it's not bad, and then certain areas it's rough.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be more scenes like the one other time it was happening. There was a rainstorm going on with lightning and a bunch of different enemies, and there was just way too much going on for a console that came out 6 years ago and was already old to begin with then. So this definitely needs to be one of the kind of last releases for the Switch, I think. One of the last big titles for that system.
I could see that, yeah. Well, that's cool, though, man. You're liking it so far?
Overall, this has the chance to be better than Breath of the Wild. And the only reason I say that is because it's just Breath of the Wild with so much more to do. So the way that you can kind of figure out which one you're going to like more, if you like being creative and finding your own way to solve a puzzle, with Breath of the Wild, there were definitely clear ways to solve those puzzles, and you could get around them a little bit. Like, you could kind of come up with your own way. Now, there may be a clear way to solve a puzzle. That does not matter. You throw that way out the window, and you do whatever you want. You solve that thing however you want. If you want to chop down 50 trees, attach all of those logs together, and build a bridge to somewhere instead of building a boat, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. However you want to get somewhere or solve something, you can pretty much do it.
Wow.
So this is definitely the more creative, like when you started seeing those clips from Breath of the Wild of people building all these like planes out of the balloons and stuff like that, this game is made for those people.
So Jeff says Nintendo should be ashamed of the level of hardware they're just okay with. And then LJN says, I am not a huge fan of the immense amount of crafting you seem to need to do.
It's definitely going to be a polarizing game because of the crafting, but the more and more I play it, the more I enjoy it because it doesn't need to be pretty. Like, you don't need to make a sleek and amazing design to get somewhere. It just needs to function, and you don't always have to build. You can still do everything you did in Breath of the Wild.
Ron, did you play you big Zelda guy? Do you like Zelda?
No.
No? Not into it at all?
Yeah, I'm not into it at all.
Did you play Breath of the Wild at all?
I can't. Yeah.
Dude, did you play Breath of the Wild?
No.
I thought you snapped it on the Wii U. Did you snap the disc in half?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what? You like tried taking it out of the case and you just snapped the disc in half.
He liked it that much.
Yes.
Jeez, dude.
Man.
Ruthless. Man.
I can't believe somebody hates Zelda that much.
This guy, Ron does, apparently.
Ron-
Man, you hate Zelda. There's not one you like?
No.
Jeez, Ron's ruthless.
Do you like Link or Zelda in Smash Brothers?
No.
Wow.
Seriously, you don't even play as Link or anything?
Pure hatred. Pure hatred for the
Who's your favorite
series.
character in Smash Brothers, Ron?
Yoshi?
Yoshi.
As it should be.
That's a good answer.
That's the best answer possible, honestly. That's the only correct answer.
So you're a Yoshi guy?
Even over Minecraft Steve, you'd pick Yoshi?
Yes.
I like it.
Wow.
It's a man
Straight to the point, Yoshi.
Man of high standards and taste.
My favorite is probably Marth.
You are a Marth guy. I've seen you do some pretty awesome. You're not a Smash Bros guy, but when you
I'm not. I am just not like a sick freak like you guys are
you're
turned into.
Well, we're filthy casuals compared to the level of Smash Bros guys out there. I'm not playing with a GameCube controller that's silver because it's got 2 milliseconds better.
No,
refresh
that's Spice
time.
Orange.
Spice orange. No, I thought it was silver.
Damn, Ron, savage.
Absolutely savage.
Yeah, dude, you are, Ron. It's nothing. Zelda, never heard of it. Jesus.
You know, I'm going to talk a lot about Tears of the Kingdom the next couple weeks, so
yeah,
strap in, guys.
Strap in.
Because there's way more that I haven't talked about or even discovered. I will say, you know the moment when you stepped out of the tomb in Breath of the Wild and you saw...
Yeah.
It's the opening of that game.
Uh-huh.
There have been 2 of those moments so far. One of which was you start out in the sky, basically, after the intro, which this game has a lot more of an intro than Breath of the Wild did. You actually get cutscenes in a story. It's not just like, Link, I need help. And then you just go.
AKA every Zelda game
Yeah.
ever.
This one actually has a lot of like story in the intro. It's probably like a 15 to 20 minute intro video. But when you complete the tutorial that is the first Sky Island, you dive from the Sky Island to the ground, and it is that opening to an extreme level. It is one of the craziest things you'll see.
Wow, that's fucking badass. Now I wanted to get it, but dude, I have so many like big like Pokemon. I've been pushing myself to play, and I just don't. That's a big open world game.
Yeah,
I don't. I can't do two at once.
That's why I haven't played. I know I saw it. I haven't been playing any big open world games because I've been just like preparing myself for this one because I knew it was going to be a huge adventure. And I agree, Lost Joystick Network. The Gloom Hands are absolutely terrifying. They are the scariest things ever. There's like a red and black Master Hand from Smash Brothers. There's like 10 of them that come out of the ground, and they are so much faster than you. There is no way you can outrun them. They grab you, and they just keep sucking your hearts away.
Jesus.
It's terrifying. And they'll like throw you and give you like 2 seconds to recover, and then boom, they're right back on you. What up, Ron?
Take your hat off, Ron. You getting hot?
It's pretty warm in here.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Tears of the Kingdom so far. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and I can't wait to talk about it next week after I get more time put into it. So that's about what we've been doing, what we've been playing. Well, we have one more. What you and I have been doing. We did catch a AEW show recently.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, we definitely did. I'm going to talk about some of it on Collector's Corner, but yeah, it was Eric's birthday. We went down to Detroit, Little Caesars Arena, got to check out All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. It was fucking sweet. It was me, Liz, Eric, Ricky, Jason, John. So pretty much, yeah. And then you went down with your brother.
Yeah, Chris and I drove down. And
then Tyrus Eagle was there with his friends. So I saw
he really?
him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
We had incredible seats because we weren't sitting together, but we were only like one section away from each other. We were in like basically the same row.
Yeah, they could literally look over at you and wave at you, so that was sweet.
Seats were incredible for that show. It's amazing how close we were and how like just perfect they were.
Yeah, man. So it was fucking cool as shit. It was like the whole show. You got Dynamite, and then you got AEW Rampage. But yes, it was a blast to be that close. It's a hell of a cage match we got to watch. You got to see John Moxley come out right by your area there, so that was sweet. Yeah,
the side section that he always comes out was right there. I got an amazing video of him walking out with...
Ron, you watch any wrestling?
With Bryan Danielson, or whatever his name is.
No?
I don't watch any wrestling.
You don't even watch wrestling with your friend Mark?
No.
What? You gotta get this kid watching some wrestling.
He's not a kid, man. He's
this
a
old
truck
driving man. This old man, Ron Danger.
We went to Little Caesars Arena, and you deliver pizza for Little Caesars. Truck driver, you deliver in all the different stores and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've obviously been to Little Caesars Arena before, but you don't like any wrestling. You don't have a favorite wrestler? Do you have one favorite wrestler?
No.
Come on. You have to. Everyone has one favorite wrestler. Who's your favorite wrestler?
The Rock.
The Rock? Okay.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
No.
You can't?
Ron can't smell it.
It's Terramana tequila. That's what The Rock is cooking now.
Man, so anyway, let's jump into Fat Dude's face fucking food.
We really dove in deep on that AEW.
No, because this AEW thing is going to tie in with Fat Dudes.
Yeah. If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude is Fat Dude's face fucking food.
All right. So, while I was at Little Caesars Arena, I finally got to do it. I got to have Little Caesars pizza at Little Caesars Arena, and I did it. Last time I couldn't do it because the line was ridiculous. It was so long. But this time, boom, it was going quick. We got there a little earlier, so it allowed us to get food better. And let me tell you what. Drum roll. Very disappointed.
No. What? Really?
Yeah, man. There was like zero sauce at all. And I'm not a big saucy guy when it comes to my pizza, but you got to have a little bit. And there was like nothing. It was the Detroit style version of it. I wish I should have just gotten the normal, like hot and ready round style, but the line for that was longer. So I just went with the normal Detroit style. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like. It would have been better if I just went to the Little Caesar store here in town.
How was the price on it though?
It was like $12.
Yeah, that's not bad though. That's not too bad for stadium food.
No, not at all.
That's cheaper than a beer there.
Liz got a burger and some fries, and the fries were really good. But she of course, like whenever she gets food, she eats like a quarter of the whole meal, and I always end up eating the rest. So the cool thing about the freaking, you get like. It's a big ass box like this with the 4 slices of pizza, and I ate half of it. So then I had all this extra room, and so Liz just put the rest of the fries and like half the burger in that. So I had a little snack box for the whole AEW show. The fries were amazing. I didn't really try the burger, but yeah, super good. I like the fries there. I can't believe how good those fries were. But yeah, I was pretty disappointed in that. However. Jeff, when we were working at Crazy Quarters, getting everything moved in at the new location, which is awesome. The new spot is amazing. Jeff ordered a couple pizzas from, where did I write down?
Gulianos.
Golonis, Galalas. You've had Galalas. But yeah, it was like a pickle pizza.
Ew.
It was amazing. So good.
Disgusting.
And one called like the Bee Sting pizza.
That could be
It
good.
had,
A little
like,
honey?
Yeah, it had honey on there, and it had like some meat. I can't remember exactly what type of meat it was, but it was really good. And holy shit, the crust was amazing. It was so good. I will definitely be buying from there. It's right here in Bay City. I think it's on State Street or something. But yeah, fucking amazing.
Ron, what have you been eating?
Yeah, what are you eating?
Tell us what are you eating right now?
He's having smokes. He's
Yeah, my bad. He's smoking. Have you eaten any food lately that has just...
You did put some stuff on the notes there.
Yeah, we got, let's see.
I believe said
pizza and chicken nugs, it looks like. Very, very good stuff.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your pizza.
Yeah, what kind of pizza is this?
It's just cheese pizza.
Just cheese?
Yeah.
Is this at your, at your work? They give you, look, your work is giving you the cheese pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. How is it?
Good.
Just good? Like 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 for this cheese pizza.
Now what?
This isn't Little Caesar's pizza though, right?
It is.
Oh,
It is? No, it's not. You don't eat that there, do you? I
That
thought
would
you
be
guys
awesome.
at your cafeteria at work. I thought you actually had different.
that would
pizza.
be awesome.
What shape is it? Is it like a rectangle?
No, it's a cube.
It's a cube.
You get a cube, dude.
Cube of pizza?
That's the coolest. That's the coolest.
Futuristic, Ron.
That is the coolest pizza I've ever
I want
heard of.
cube pizza.
Pizza block.
Pizza block.
I think we need to start that up.
See, you got to be a truck driver at Little Caesars, and then you get to find the future. This is where Ron's probably over here taste testing pretzel pizza before it comes out.
Yeah.
He gets to try all this stuff. He gets a smokehouse pizza, all this stuff.
Yeah, now we get to find out
The
the
cube.
next thing, the cube, the pizza
cube
cube.
pizza.
And then they're going to have pretzel pizza cubes, smokehouse pizza cubes, Batman pizza cubes. There's really no stopping the pizza cubes. And then they're going to tie it into Minecraft and have Minecraft pizza blocks.
Pizza blocks. This is a great idea. Man, Ron, you are a marketing genius.
What about the chicken nugs?
Yeah, what's up with these chicken nuggies you
You
were
big-
talking about?
How
They're
we're
shaped like chickens.
They're actually shaped like chickens.
That's
Yes.
demented. That's messed up.
And they can stand up like chickens.
They can stand up. They actually move, these chicken nuggets.
Yes.
They're fresh chicken nuggets.
They're like still alive.
Yes.
Fresh chicken nuggets.
This is madness. I don't know if they can get away with that.
This
Does PETA know about this?
This cafeteria is off the
Yeah.
chain.
PETA's cool with it then.
Yeah. Peter doesn't care.
Peter don't care.
Peter don't care.
Oh.
So you were talking about, is that all the food you've been eating? Is Minecraft pizza blocks and alive chicken nuggets?
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
Terrifying.
How are the alive chicken nuggets?
Good.
Like 8 out of 10, 15 out of 10, a 37 out of 10?
37 out of 10.
That's what I figured.
It's because it tastes like chicken nuggets.
Hell yeah.
Very true to form.
That's crazy, Ron. Absolutely kind of terrifying. I don't know if I want you anywhere near my pets or anything.
Yeah.
Actually, stay away from that bird I'm
That bird.
feeding out there. I don't want you to just go there and bite his head off and say it tastes like chicken nuggets.
No way. That can't be the news, right? Please, God, tell me that's not real.
I don't know.
I hope that's not real. Possible news update. Steven Seagal replaces action icon Keanu Reeves in $991 million John Wick franchise, and that's all I read. If that happens,
That can't be real.
that's tragic. That's the worst thing that could ever happen.
That can't be real. He's too Russian now.
No, he's just awful. Whether he's Russian or Chinese or Hawaiian, that's terrible. But speaking of food,
What have you had?
so Chris and I were on our way to the AEW show, and we were driving on the highway, getting down. If you know Detroit, anything before 10 Mile is not the greatest area. So
Right.
as you start getting to 9 Mile, 8 Mile, 7 Mile, that's where it starts getting a little. So we stopped. We were hungry. The traffic was absolutely insane, and we pull off on this. We pull off. I can't remember what exit it is. But there was a Motown or a Motor City Coney Island, and that place was on Oakland Drive and Oakland and McNichols, which is by 7 Mile. We went through the drive. It didn't look too bad of an area, and it looked like a pretty cool spot. So we go up to the window, or to the drive-through to order. This is their menu, and I'll just read off the list of things that you can get from here. So you can get appetizer. This is a drive-through. You can get appetizers, Coney Islands, chili dogs, lunch specials, skillets, pitas, salads, burgers, quesadillas, stir fry, dinners, beverages and desserts, sides, deli sandwiches, breakfast specials, breakfast anytime, breakfast sandwiches, omelets,
What
and
the fuck? This doesn't sound hood. This sounds awesome.
it does. I mean, when you go around the other side of that, there's like a building that is just, there's like a row of 5 buildings that are all boarded up and like dismantled. But
Maybe they weren't selling fucking omelets.
I got to tell you, I got a quesadilla and Chris got a Philly, and that was some of the best food I've ever gotten. They had a really cool drive-through window where there's like a opening, and you put your money in, which confused me because I was driving. You put your money in, and then it spins around.
Well, yeah,
so
you know why that is.
I do, yeah, because it's a really good area of town. That's why, and they just want everybody to have the nice things. So yeah, they took our money, and we waited like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, we might not be getting this food. And then she came back and spun it back. But yeah, that food was amazing. We got to Little Caesars, and I saw Little Caesars Arena, and I saw everybody eating all the amazing cheese bread and pizza and all that stuff, and it smelled incredible. But I prevented myself from buying anything there. All I did buy was they had these fancy mixed drinks, and I bought one for Eric. They came in like really nice plastic, like
I saw it. Yeah.
mason jar things. They're like $16, and that was incredible.
I got a sweet T-shirt there. They had like a special Detroit style one. It said AEW Detroit, Michigan. It was like customized for that.
Was it I was there shirt?
I don't know.
I bought Chris a I was there shirt, I think. And then finally, something that we just ate a little while ago, as I was coming into Bay City today, I was driving down Euclid Ave, and I wasn't going to get anything to eat. And then I saw on the side a new restaurant right next to KFC. It's called Moe's Grill. There's like It might have been like Moe's Southwest Grill or something. So I go in there because there is no drive-through, and they all scream at me. Like the 15 people that are working there, they're like, "Hey, welcome to Moe's." I'm like, okay. It scared the shit out of me. It scared the hell out of me because I was just not ready. One person said, "Hey," and then like 3 seconds later, they're like, "Welcome to Moe's." So Moe's Southwest Grill is just Chipotle or Qdoba. It is just another one of those things, which we don't have in Bay City. So
It works, yeah.
yeah. So I got nachos, and they let you get as many side tortillas as you want. So I brought those nachos to the Arsenault studio, and Mr. Marky Mark himself got to try Moe's Southwest Grill with me. So on those nachos, we had, some adoba chicken, queso, cheese, jalapenos, all the fixins, and those nachos were incredible.
They were good. Yeah.
They were
It totally
really-
did taste like Qdoba though. That's
It definitely was more Qdoba than Chipotle, and man, that place was awesome. Like it was
for
like
$10 for
yeah, it was
all that food.
$10 for all that food. You could easily get like 2 decent meals out of that.
Yeah,
you could face F that thing. You could face fuck that and make it one meal, but
Ron's fine. He's
Ron's
like
fine,
42.
but yeah, it was an awesome little gem that's on Euclid Ave now. So
I'm gonna tear it up. That's for sure. I'm gonna do that. What we got next there on the outline, sir?
oh, I think we got our little taste test. Oh, you got a hot dog buffet though.
Oh shit!
What up
yeah.
with this hot dog buffet?
I'll tell that story later for pinball update.
Oh, okay. So we do have. Let's get this taste test going. We've got a few different items. One that Ron picked out before the show. Very special item that he picked out. And we do have a soda that we do not have here. So are we saving those?
Yeah.
Okay. So this
We
week
got 3 things here.
we got no drinks this week. It's all food, son.
food.
All right. What do we got to taste test this week, Mark?
All right, so when I was in Grand Rapids the other day for a pinball tournament, I'll talk about that on Pinball Update. I got El Chavito Serpentina Hawthorne pulp with chili.
Sounds disgusting.
It's a Mexican candy.
This is not meant to be offensive. This is just an observation. I have not had any good Mexican candy yet. It just has not happened.
Yeah.
So when,
look at them bad boys,
I'm just gonna be honest.
they look awful.
There is no chance that this is gonna be tasty. There's zero possibility of this being good. It looks like a Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage that's been baked in the sun for about 3 weeks.
Ron, are you gonna try this?
Oh,
Ron's
getting
Ron's
spicy.
stepping up to the plate, dude. He don't give a crap. All right, let's try this. Let's do this.
Get in there.
You don't want to smell that. Don't smell it. That was a very bad smell.
Hawthorne pulp. What is Hawthorne?
Give Ron the little one. Ron, have this one.
Good Lord.
Take that one, Ron. Ron's on a diet.
Smells like a tire.
Are we just gonna stuff the whole thing in there?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm going to take a sizable bite and not finish it.
I'm going to put the whole thing in my mouth.
All right. Cheers.
We don't quite know what this is.
It's
Cheers,
Hawthorne pulp with chili.
cheers. All right, here we go. Cheers, boys. Let's do this. Ron says no.
Wow. That has to be the worst texture of anything I've ever eaten in my life. Like, seriously. Yeah, I'm right with you on that. Wow, is that bad?
How could they fucking sell this?
That's the worst texture you've ever eaten, right? Like, can you think of anything that's worse than that?
No.
No, that's the worst.
How could they sell this as candy? This is so gross. I usually give Steph a shot and like,
Did you go with the whole thing on that?
yeah.
I can't believe you were able to stomach that and get that thing down. That's impressive. That's the worst thing I've eaten on here.
That is so bad.
That's the worst thing we've eaten on this show. Easy. That's not even debatable. I would eat the entire lineup of crickets before I eat that thing again.
Oh my god. So what are we giving that, boys?
That's a 0.4.
0.1, 0.2, 3?
I'm going 0.4.
0.
0.
Just
Pure
straight 0.
0.
Oh my god. I'm gonna give that a 0.3. You know what it tastes like? A big giant raisin.
It's not, no, because I could eat a raisin. I could eat a massive raisin. A raisin that's the size of a pomegranate before I eat that.
That was so bad.
I don't even know how to describe that thing other than people need to try it so they can see how bad.
It smelled bad. It tasted bad. The texture was horrible.
How could you take this beautiful plant? Eric just sent us a picture of hawthorn. How could you take this beautiful plant and turn it? It kind of looks like the little berry that grows on the trees that is poisonous. The ones that your parents tell you to not eat that are like on every sidewalk in Michigan. That's awful. That is pure hatred. That's a hawthorn. I don't know if they can see it. But yeah, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten.
Blech.
Yep, 0.4 from me. A pure 0 from Reed.
I said 0.3.
0.3 with a cumulative score of not even 1 from 3 people.
Serpentina. No. All right, Matt, you brought us.
Yeah.
This should be good.
That
Oreo flavored cowtails.
This might be a 10 after that thing.
Oreo cowtails. Ron, you pumped for this one?
Yes.
Oh, Eric just said they look like the berries on the trees that grow in your yard. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty accurate. I didn't see that before I said that.
Yeah, the ones that probably killed Max. Here you go, Ron.
Oh, we got another little chunk on there. Juice on it, baby.
Juice on it, baby. Smells amazing.
All right, this
Smells
can't.
amazing.
This
Oreo
can't be.
cowtail. Cheers.
Cheers, Ron.
Ron. All right, here we go. Oreo cowtail.
So it really looks like the Oreo cookie on the outside, and then the cream in the middle. There you go. So, substantially better than the last thing we ate.
Yep. That is true.
Might be my favorite version, my favorite cowtail. Honestly. I'm not even a huge Oreo guy, but I really like that. What about you, Ron? You liking that?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I really like this. It's my favorite cowtail so far.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite cowtail, but I'm not a big cowtail guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to get one unless it was for a taste test.
Reed, what do you read? Oh, fuck. Ron.
Ron, what's your rating on the cowtail?
Sorry, Reed usually does the taste test, but
He's not here today.
yeah, Ron, what do you give the Oreo cowtail? Out of 10.
8.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think I'm kind of like right there too. I'm going with an 8.5 on that. I really like that. I like the texture of it, and it's probably getting a little bit of a bump, necessarily because of that.
It followed one of the worst things ever. I'm gonna give it a 4.2.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I don't like cowtails. I'm not a huge caramel guy. I think caramel's overrated and it ruins a lot of things.
That's good because there's no caramel in there.
Yeah. Chewy caramel made with Oreo cookie pieces and a cream center.
no.
Cowtails literally are just a big stick of caramel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So The Oreo part is amazing. It got me all excited when it smelled good, but no, it's still just a big piece of caramel. So I give it a 4.
Not a caramel guy.
4.2.
4.2, an 8, and an 8.5. I really like that.
Now the last thing is what Ron brought. Ron, what do we got here? What is this called? What'd you bring for us?
Sour Blast candy spray.
Sour Blast candy spray.
And it looks like a grenade.
And it looks like a grenade. May need to remove and then replace cap to start liquid flow. What? What do we do here? Do we just like pull this pin?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Pulled the pin, boys. Ah! Okay, there we go. That's all I had to do is pull the pin.
All right.
All right, so we spray this in our mouths. I'll go first. Sour Blast candy spray grenade that Ron brought us.
Thanks, Ron.
I'm welcome.
I did 5 sprays. I feel like we need to do more than 5.
Of course, it's watermelon. God, everything's fucking watermelon. Just
Ron just put the whole goddamn thing in his mouth. Ron, okay,
literally-
Ron's got it up. You own that now, Ron.
We literally got the spray thing so that you could spray it.
Yeah,
and you're
Ron, you
still like-
literally just put the whole thing in your mouth. You licked the freaking spray bottle with your tongue. There you go, Ron. That's you. Glad we went first.
That's why I did it. That is exactly why I grabbed that from you. You were about to hand it to Ron. I'm like,
No.
subconsciously, that's not
Ron,
going to
you
happen.
sick freaking monster, dude.
Ron, what the hell?
Well, while you're drinking it now, drinking your grenade there, what do you give it out of 10?
That's a 17 for this kid. This young adult man. What do we got, Ron?
What do you give the grenade?
Out
The
of
sour
10.
candy blast grenade. Out of 10. You think
9?
9?
Okay.
That's insane, Ron. You're crazy.
All right.
Well, of course I didn't drink it like you. You probably
So,
got,
so here's where I'm at.
Because I am crazy.
you are crazy.
Crazy like a fox. So, why you are a fan of artificial watermelon?
Yeah.
That's a fact,
Mm-hmm.
and I am not. I don't like the artificial watermelon flavor. I don't hate that, so I'm going with a 5.8. It's not very sour, but then again, I only had like 5 spritzes, which I think I needed about 15,
Yeah.
and it's watermelon, so I'm not jazzed about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. 6.3.
6.3 on the
Yeah,
sour
it's
blast grenade.
Nothing too crazy. I could see how a kid or a freaking maniac like
Or a
Ron
42-year-old Little Caesars
pizza
tanker
delivery,
driver.
yeah, driver,
Big fan.
maniac,
Big fan of the sour.
just a Zelda hating maniac,
An absolute unit on the grenade. Absolute unit.
Ron. Yep. So yeah, but that's taste test. Let's talk about pinball update.
And I don't play pinball.
Ron, you just hang out with your grenade, your sour grenade for a sec. All right, so we had
Welcome to Mark's section.
a 12-hour-long pinball tournament in Grand Rapids this weekend, and it was incredible. Dommy Silver and I went there.
I thought Dom wasn't going to make it. I thought Dom wasn't going to make this thing.
Yeah, he got sick, and then, by the grace of God, he got better. And then he got sick again on the way home, so he couldn't work the next day. It was this weird hurricane of sickness.
Wow, super strange.
Well, it was his voice. He lost his voice, and then he got sick. I don't know. Whoppers, baby. Gotta get it. But, no, I mean, he was probably getting better because he got medicine, and then he overdid it.
Yeah, 12 hours of pinball will usually do that to you.
But, yeah, it was awesome. I got to go there, meet Rodney. He's the guy who runs it, and it's his place. Those are his machines, and I got to meet a ton of people in the Grand Rapids pinball community area there. A lot of people come from other places, too. There was about 56 people in the tournament, and it was 12 hours of match play, and there was no playoffs. After the 12 hours, that was it. Whoever was in first won. So it was pretty sweet, man. And group match play, super fun. like I said, met a lot of cool people, and it was so cool because shout out to Jamie and Robin Abbott. The Abbotts brought a ton of food. They brought hot dogs galore. I'm talking like a giant tin, humongous cooking pot thing of just nonstop hot dogs. Literally, there must have been like 400 hot dogs in this thing. It was just hot dogs all day, man. You just want a hot dog? Boom, you got it. Hot dog, hot dog. Ketchup, relish, mustard, all kind of condiments all day long. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. I think I had 7 or 8 hot dogs throughout the whole 12-hour period. It was amazing, and I would love to have that many hot dogs again. They were good hot dogs. Also, a lot of different other snacks, a lot of different cookies. Jesus, Ron, take it easy on the grenade. Good God. Or they're sucking on. Come on, dude. It's probably going to blow up. But yeah, dude, the Abbotts rock. Super good people. They always bring a lot of cool things to RLM there. And a bunch of other people brought good things. Dude, you would have loved it. There was cookies galore.
I do. I am a cookie monster.
No-bake cookies. Freaking peanut butter.
Snickerdoodles. I don't understand why you're talking about hot dogs, because if I had a last meal, like before I was going to die, if I knew what my last meal was going to be, it'd be like 2 or 3 hot dogs and some mac and cheese. I fucking love hot dogs, especially when they got the snap. Did they have the snap?
Probably.
You know if they have the snap.
It depends on if it was hour 1 or hour 12, bro.
Well, in hour 1, did it have the snap?
I don't know, man. I don't snap hot dogs. What is this? You take your hot dog out and snap the fucker in half?
No, you can hear the sound when you bite into it. It's a snap.
Oh, I guess. I don't know, man.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. What's wrong with you? You just stick a wiener in your mouth and snap it?
If it doesn't snap, I don't want it.
You're fucked up. You just... I have so much relish on that shit. I just pound that fucker in my face.
It's tragic that you put relish on a hot dog.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm
not a mustard guy. You know why I'm not a mustard guy? Here's why I'm not a mustard guy. It doesn't taste bad. Every time I eat mustard, I stain my pants with it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if I'm like have no pants on. If I'm eating a hot dog bare ass naked and I have mustard on it, somehow there's going to be a mustard stain in my pants in my drawer. It doesn't matter. It will happen somehow.
Okay, let's catch up. Before I got to tell you about some hot dog stuff here. The Abbotts are the best, says Scott, and he also said there was no snap, so F those hot dogs. No snap, no hot dog for me.
What?
I mean, I can live without the snap. Yeah. Kogels don't really snap, so Kogel's the low bar of hot dogs.
Are you kidding me?
It's the lowest I want to go with a hot dog.
You're fucked. You're such a bitch right now about your hot dog.
No, I'm not saying Kogels are bad. That's just the
lowest.
What's your
favorite? What are you, a Nathan's guy?
No, you go to a butcher and you get a hot dog. You get an actual sausage hot dog from a butcher. And they put the nice skin on it. You get the snap. That's how you get the snap, is you get a nice outside on it. So Scott said there is no snap. Jacob R., Mr. Russell said the 12-hour tournament was the most fun I've had playing pinball.
What up, Jacob? Hell yeah, dude. I talked forever with him. We played Marvel vs. Capcom together because in between rounds, you're not allowed to get any extra practice in. You can't play pinball. So, like, you had to play the other arcade games, and we played Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, he's a fucking cool-ass dude, man. I appreciate watching it and tuning in tonight.
I know I'm talking about how much of a hot dog expert I am, and I'm going to eradicate all of that by saying I like my hot dogs with just ketchup. Like a 5-year-old kid.
I mean, that's fine, whatever. I mean,
they're just
I don't think there's a bad way you can have a hot dog. Unless you're like you and you like, it's got to snap and make a snappy noise.
LJN says Kogels invented the snap. I'm going to disagree on that. But maybe. Next thing you'll tell me you put ketchup on them.
And then he said bye.
Goodbye. Snap into it.
You gotta snap into it. Yeah. But come on, man. I'm gonna fucking, you know what? I'm gonna get you a bar-ass fucking hot dog and tell you that it was like some gourmet shit.
I'm not an
that
idiot.
Fucker dry out in the fucking sun all day because it will snap then because it's like some beef jerky and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is great. This which butcher shop did you go to?
There's Bar S right here.
Meats and More. Okay, yeah, they're pretty good.
Bar S is right here. Kogel is just a little bit above it.
Oh, whatever.
And then Ballpark.
Oh, whoa!
And then Ballpark is boom.
This dude just said ballpark's better than Kogel's.
I'm just kidding. But anyway,
Dude, I like ballpark though.
Ballpark's awesome. Ballpark is for me, it's on the same level
I'll be
as
honest with you,
Kogel.
every hot dog tastes the same to me, except Kogel's tastes better.
The problem I have with Kogel is you guys say that Mr. Hot Dog uses Kogel, which I don't believe.
They do, and
because
they're
they're horrendous. They're actually some of the worst hot dogs I've ever had in my entire life. That place should just stay shut down when it gets another shutdown for a health violation because that place sucks.
Yeah, Mr. Hot Dog's amazing, so take that back. Their owner's like the meanest, awfulest person, but I don't care. Their food tastes great. I love them, and they are Kogel's.
White privilege hot dog maze.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, definitely.
Just because I like some snap in my dog.
Nathan's hot dogs are good too because they have the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Ron, are you a fan of hot dogs?
Yes.
Talking to Mike, Ron, we can't hear you.
Yes.
You know what the
Okay.
most messed up thing you can do to a hot dog is?
What?
Chop it up and put it in stuff. Makes me sad when people do that.
Put the grenade down, Ron. Ron, put the grenade down for a second. Jesus, how much sugar's in this, Ron?
The whole, I mean,
It's
do you
literally
really?
sugar water. You're enough of the grenade machine, Ron. So, how do you have your hot dogs?
With ketchup,
Just ketchup?
That's what's up.
ketchup, and mustard.
Oh, okay. You go with the mustard.
That's how you judge a dog.
And mayonnaise.
You put
What?
mayo on a
Ron,
mayo
you put
on a
mayo
hot
on
dog?
a hot dog? When have I seen Ron? I've never seen you put a mayo on a hot dog.
You hang out with Ron a lot?
We go to the ballpark every now and then and hang out and have hot dogs sometimes over the summer. But
Man, mayo on a. I might try that. No, I tried mayo on a pickle, and that was crazy.
dude, so Ron, I've seen you before though. Sometimes you just eat the buns. You don't even eat the hot dog.
Now, that's just weird. Some people just eat the hot dog and not the bun.
Ron's a bread guy.
Just going for the bun over the
Ron
hot
goes
dog.
straight up like, dude, put the grenade down, Ron.
You have had enough grenade in your life, Ron.
Seriously, Ron. I
You
know
got to
brought
save
it.
the grenade for tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, so, yeah, I like the hot dogs. We had a ton of hot dogs there. We played pinball like crazy. After 6 hours, I was on cloud 9, baby. I was tearing it up. I was 8th place, and I was beating some players that were really good. They must have been having some bad games. That's right. I beat Matt Stacks on a few games. Hey, what up? You know, I'm fucking cool as shit. You know, I'm taking down some big dogs here. All right, let's go. 6 hours. I'm at 8th. People are even like, wow, Mark, you usually suck. You're doing good. And I'm like, thanks, man. Scott Pearson was there. Shout out to Coin Slot. You know, he was like, him and Gabe were there from Coin Slot and everything. They're like, dude, Mark, you usually suck, man. What's going on? You're kicking ass. I'm like, thanks, bro. And
All that bad energy, all those bad vibes from everybody just compounded.
yeah, so then
didn't they?
after 6 hours, and then we took a little lunch break. Totally fucked me up. And people left and went everywhere for lunch. Like they went to like go get Domino's, and I just didn't understand it. Like
when
they
you
went
got
to go
400 hot dogs.
Yeah, they went to like Jimmy John's, Domino's. And I'm like, you guys not see these 400 hot dogs sitting over here?
Yeah, these
So
are
I'm like,
Kogels, bro.
I'll just go eat some more hot dogs, and I did. I crushed like 100 more hot dogs there. It was incredible. There was a hot dog buffet, and I will love every second of it. And 10 out of 10, we'll recommend that everyone go to the 12-hour RLM thing. After the last 6 hours, I finished about 24th place.
You really
So
took a nosedive.
I did take a nosedive. I got like fourth place quite a few games in a row. I did start climbing back up though. Just wasn't enough time left. But you know, out of 56 people, 24th, I'll take it. There was a lot of good names there.
Yeah, not bad at
It
all.
was the fastest 12 hours of my life too. Like it was great. And then afterwards, we played this crazy awesome game that Rodney's got set up. So it's 300. It's an old EM Gottlieb.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
The
same
bowling
game
game?
as it's the same game as Gottlieb World Soccer or Gottlieb Soccer. And so what it is, it's literally the same playfield. It's an EM, and we play with one ball. Everyone gets one ball. Everyone puts $5 in for one ball, and the best score wins. So there's like
Holy crap.
yeah. But now here's the thing. So we went through it, and I had the high score, and then Dom went through and got like 22,000, and he did really good. And then after everyone goes through, everybody has the opportunity to have another shot at it, but they have to put $20 in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. and about 8 of us put $20.
You put $20
I did.
back?
I did. I was a gambling man.
You're insane. How'd that pay off for you?
And dude, it was intense, and we live streamed it too. You can actually check RLM on Twitch, RLM Amusements on Twitch, and you can see it, and you can watch me do it. And yeah, dude, I got to like 16,000, and I did some crazy saves, dude, and they were watching it like on the screen while the stream was happening. They were watching it live and commentating, and it was awesome. Like you do there's a slight delay. There's like a 2-second delay, so you do some crazy ass fucking slap save, or like just nudge it out of to save it from going out the out lane, and then you're like, oh fuck, that was nuts. Oh, everyone freaking out.
That's
so like
awesome.
that's the best part. And then yeah, man. But then then you drain, and then you're like, damn it, and then you're here.
That's awesome.
So fucking Dom kept it, and you won like $240, dude.
Did he re-ante or did he just
He didn't
have
need
it?
to.
Oh my
There's no one beat
god!
his score. Yeah, he got like $240 just from that game.
Absolutely demolished the
He got
competition.
7th place overall in the tournament and won like $72 for that, and then he made $240 or something like that just off of that 300 game. Amazing, was awesome. I love it.
So there's no coin drop, I'd imagine. What
No.
was the price of admission for that?
$60.
Yeah, that's not bad for
12
hours of
12
pinball.
hours of pinball. All you can eat fucking hot dogs
Yeah.
and food. And plus, you're just honestly hanging out with amazing people all day. It was definitely worth it.
Is that a
great time?
Is it a private event? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
I might need to
There's
reach out to RLM, see if
I think there's a cap on it on how many people can be in there. I want to say it was like 100 or something, but yeah, we didn't quite get there, or maybe it was 60 something. I'm not sure, but Rodney says he's gonna do it again next year. So
all right, I'm gonna make it. I'll make it to that one. I want to make it to Pat's. I want to make it to that one because
so fun.
even if I don't get back into the pinball scene like I want to go to those big events just because it's such a cool experience, especially meeting everybody. 64 was the cap, says Scott. Hopefully he bumps the cap up if you guys met it this year.
No, we were 56. We were a little
50.
shy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was cool, man.
That's awesome. Good
'Cause
job.
it's like cool there in Grand Rapids. You got people coming up from Kalamazoo. You got like Matt Carey coming up from One Well there up in Kalamazoo. You get people coming over from Detroit. You got people coming down from Traverse City. People coming over from Bay City. Like all over the place. So it was pretty cool, dude.
Yeah. Nice. Good job, by the way. That's pretty awesome that you made it that far.
Yeah, and then everybody hype freaking Crazy Quarters Arcade.
Yes,
New location.
Yes, you can, Mike.
New location at Crazy Quarters Arcade, just across the street now. It is finally open. The grand opening at the old City Market building. There you go, man. Come on in Wednesday night, this Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Come play in our match play tournament. Dommy Silver, Mr. Dominic Labella, he is the tournament director. He'll be ready to go. And, man, it's going to be a great time. You're going to want to check out the new location. It's super awesome. Tex-Mex freaking restaurant connected to us now. Tons of space. It's awesome. You guys got to please come out and check it out, man. Play in the tournament, dude. You'll have fun.
All right. Well, I
And
think...
also tomorrow there's a One-Up Games match play tournament out in Saginaw.
Ooh.
Yep. So, yeah, it's a good week for pinball, man.
Coming to visit soon, says Scott. Looks awesome. Can't wait to see you, Scott. It's Film Freaks time.
Film Freaks! Boom.
I have not been watching anything, so Ron and Mark, tell me about your experience with the new movie that I want to see desperately.
Yeah, we can't spoil too much, Ron. Ron, what movie did you see yesterday?
Please don't spoil anything.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yes. Yep. Ron and I went and saw. We both kind of live a little far away from our moms, so we just said, called our moms up, wished them Happy Mother's Day, and we just kind of kicked it and went out and hit up the movie theater. Saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Shout out to Steph, he was working. Steph's gonna be at Pinball Wednesday, so that's gonna be exciting. But yeah, man, it was sweet. Ryan, how'd you feel about the movie?
It was good.
Yeah. Any special parts that you can say without spoiling it?
Who's your favorite character from the Guardians?
Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's pretty cool.
Is that
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper?
Yes.
So wild that that's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, they do a good job with his makeup. They got him real short and everything for it. So the makeup's incredible. The makeup team on that.
Yeah, Vin Diesel really, they knock it out of the park with Groot too.
Yeah, he's done a lot of different changes and stuff in the makeup department and everything. I mean, they had him that little baby Groot for a while.
So, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, are you a big fan of the first and the second?
I
Guardians?
really liked the first one. I thought the second one was kind of meh. Third one is fucking incredible. One of the best. Ron, please don't tap that mic. One of the best comic book movies I've seen in a while.
Wow.
By chance,
Oh, did you put a letterbox?
have
out
my
there?
letterbox review of it,
Well,
which is a spoiler-free review.
Do you want me to read your letterbox, or do you want to read it on air for the people?
I'll read it. Much better than Volume 2, I felt. The flashback scenes are so interesting and answer questions I've always wondered. But the best part is how they capture the action for each individual character in some very memorable scenes. Especially tricky to do so with many characters being introduced at this point. One scene even made me shout out loud, "Sweet!" or "Hell yeah!" The villains make perfect sense, and you want them to get roasted and toasted, all while keeping your fingers crossed during the whole movie's main quest. Kept me in mystery and on the edge of my seat all movie long. Haven't enjoyed a comic movie this much in a long time. Absolutely worth the price of admission.
And what's the rating there?
4.5 stars.
4.5, a 9 out of 10. That is a very good rating for a movie.
Yes. Yeah, it was great.
Did you
I was shocked it was that good.
did you like it, Ron? You enjoy it?
Yes.
Is it your favorite Guardians movie you've seen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Can you
Is this the last of the?
I'm not going to spoil that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm
We'll
curious
find
to
out.
see if this is the last of
Most
the.
likely, I think James Gunn's done with them, so...
Yeah, I think that whole kind of era is really ending, and we're moving in a new direction with
Dom
the
asked when we're
MCU.
coming up to Traverse City for a tournament.
Probably July.
Their Coin Slot does them every Monday night and Right Brains Thursday nights. But yeah, I'll be there for Cherry Festival week, first week of July.
I can't promise anything, but maybe I'll try and make it up there in July for Cherry Fest as well. I wouldn't mind getting up there, but I do have some family visiting from Germany in July. I need to remember the dates. Maybe it's June. It's June or July.
But yeah, definitely enjoyed that movie. It was great. Also watched a show on Netflix. It's the documentary. It's like a American Manhunt about the Boston bombing, the Boston Marathon bombers. Freaking nuts.
That was I remember.
It's a 3-episode thing, and each episode's about an hour long, but it is freaking insane. You should definitely check it out. It goes through the background of them and the whole, when everyone was watching it all happen. And
I remember coming home from school and seeing that all of that happen live.
yeah, it was nuts. And I remember
Insane.
Dylan being like, dude, check it out. Turn on the news and stuff. It's freaking live right now, man. And like, yeah, you were like watching the gunfight going down and everything during the crazy.
Oh, the standoff when they
Yeah.
found him. Yeah.
It was freaking wild. And then it was like 2 days to find, or like a day or so to find the other guy.
That was an insane event that changed, definitely changed the way I saw, or kind of made, like, that was the big event I saw on TV that I didn't really, I didn't remember
Yeah, you're just a baby. You don't know 9/11.
yeah, I don't remember anything about 9/11, but the Boston bombing was the first one where I was like, whoa, this is pandemonium. This is crazy. So I'd be interested in checking out that documentary.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Dylan told me about it. It's pretty nuts. If you like documentaries, that's a pretty interesting one to watch. So,
Are you just talking about Collector's Corner there?
yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Yeah, let's do.
Get in the collector's corner here. Ron's got something too. He was going to talk about on there. Ron, do you know what game that's from?
Zelda.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, nice job. The game that you hate so much. Just absolutely hate Zelda. Anyway, Collector's Corner. You went to a toy store, and Ron also has a collector's. What's Ron going to be talking about here?
You went to Ollie's yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
What'd you get at Ollie's?
This and a bunch of other characters.
What is this?
What is
people hearing? They can't. People have to say what it is.
A Fortnite scientist character.
Okay, so you got some Fortnite figures.
Yeah.
You got like 5 of them, didn't you?
Yes.
5 of them.
5? How much do you spend on something like that? That feels like an expensive adventure.
$6.
$6 a piece?
Yeah, that's insane because those figures, these big, nice Fortnite figures, they have tons of articulation on like all the different joints. Those things are usually $25 at Walmart, and they were at Ollie's for $6. So Ron was just like, I'll take every single one you got, every single different one. There was five different ones.
Give me your entire stock.
So yeah, Ron tore it up, got that. He also got me
A Power Ranger.
yeah, you got me a Power Ranger, like Ninjaro or something like that.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I got that. And Ron also picked me up a Apex Legends book that makes me play better, hopefully. It's probably super outdated, but it was $2. So thank you, Ron.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Nice. Very nice pickups, Ron. What about you, Mark?
So at that Nerd Out place, it was insane. It was awesome. It was like one of those actual like retro toy store. I've never been to like I guess I have been to one, but it wasn't like this one. This one was just had a lot of cool stuff and all the locked cases. There's all these old Transformers, old Power Rangers, old Turtles. It had so much stuff. And Eric, it was his birthday, and he's always wanted to go to one, so we went to one down there. It was near Royal Oak. Nerd Out was what it was called, and we went there. I got Shawn Michaels still in box, like the little itty bitty figure with a big head, and I can't remember exactly the name of him, but yeah, I had the Undertaker of that one as a kid growing up, and Yokozuna, and I had them opened and everything, but I lost them. So I got the Shawn Michaels version of that. So from the WWF days, and it's still in its packaging. So that's sweet. And it was only like $12. And then I got a White Ranger figure, which is like the flipping head ones, but it's not, because apparently that's like $60 if you get it, and that's bad condition, 60. So this guy, yeah, he was like $20 for this White Ranger. And then there was the Gold Ranger from Zeo, Power Ranger Zeo, that does have the flipping head. And yeah, he was like $14. So I got those. And then when they opened the cabinet, Eric got a sweet ass Super Shredder from the movie. It's like this big. It's pretty big, like a fucking foot tall. And yeah, he got that, and he sent me pictures of it all set up, and it looks sweet. He also, which I'm jealous, Eric got the Shredder, Green Ranger Shredder.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's Shredder, but he's like crossover with the Green Ranger. I'm so jealous.
That's sick.
I want it so bad. He grabbed that sucker immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
like,
it's his
okay, it's his
birthday.
birthday.
You gotta let him
Okay,
have it.
yep. Otherwise, I would have whined and begged.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Eric.
But yes,
Original podcast
very cool.
producer.
Very, very cool store. And yeah, we're going to hit it up. We're going to hit more up later on because, yeah, it's a blast to do. Ron, it's weird. The more stuff you start taking off, the more you look familiar. It's
Yeah,
weird.
man.
Please don't do that. Those are
You look
expensive, Ron.
very similar to somebody that comes in every week to do a taste test, and I just can't. Man, who is that?
I don't know.
I can't think about it. Ron Danger. We're near the end of the show, and as always, we have some sort of a memory. I'm sure you have plenty of memories to think about, but this week it's going to be a music memory.
Music memory.
So,
All right, Ron.
this week's memory, we are going to be talking about a song that you used to hate, but you kind of love it now. Or like it, love it, whatever you want.
Want some more of it?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I do. I have a couple.
Okay, so
I'm
gonna start mine. I teased this today. All right, so I've been listening to Spotify and I've been finding more music to add to the Mark Mega Mix.
Mm-hmm.
It's my playlist. Anyone wants to check it out, just search for Mark Mega Mix. I'm sure you can get it and you can listen to it. I believe Elizabeth liked it, which I didn't know you could even do. So thank you, Elizabeth, for liking the Mark Megamix.
Very nice, very nice. Brad says he thinks he met Ron in federal prison.
Whoa, Brad.
Ron, you got
Brad, man.
past here? Brad, do you have a past?
Yeah, dude, Brad and Ron, they go way back. Ron looks kind of worried, man.
Somebody found out. You better put those glasses back on.
Yeah, dude, Ron,
they're gonna find
You
you.
gotta put your hat on too, dude, so they don't know you.
They're
man.
gonna find you.
You get swatted, dog.
So what is on the Mark Mega Mix? What's the newest edition that you're kind of into?
So I always said I hate country music, which I kind of do, but then all of a sudden, some '90s country music kicks in. I'm like, oh man,
the actual
you know,
worst era.
My mom listened to some of this song, so it's okay. I guess I could sneak a few of those in just for nostalgia purposes. This is a music memory after all. And then one came on that I've spent a lifetime, a career, if you will, of making fun of, and a lot of people know the verses, the lyrics I've changed to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
No
kind of
way.
I like them big fat bitches wearing thongs.
Stop.
And I'm thinking about big fat, that one?
What is the
Luke Bryan.
Running down 45? I can't think of
I like them big fat feel good stuff.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm thinking about big fat
I thought you
bitches.
were gonna go the route of she thinks my tractor's sexy
No.
because I thought you had
No.
I thought you had words for that one too.
Come on up, a little catfish dinner, suck on bit. Yes, I can't. I can't really. It's hard. I don't know lyrics. That's my character flaw, and they always go to something awful when I just attempt to freestyle them.
Yeah, you can't keep it You can't keep it PG with the freestyle.
I can't, and it's just
It
a
like
thing.
immediately goes from like PG to R, like just
R,
within like
the R'st
3
of R.
words.
The R'st
Just
of R.
bam.
The Riker way, right, Ron? You get it. You got an R in your name, Ron. So yeah, dude. And then there's another one he's got that he does.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah, he's like,
He's the guy that you see on the single chocolate milk carton.
shake. The country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me.
Yeah, that song's terrible.
Dude, I kind of jammed to it.
Man,
And I used to hate it and make fun of it. And now I'm like, I find myself just like all of a sudden I look down on my leg and it's kind of like
It's tapping
getting
along.
into it. And then I was like, and now I like walk around my house. I'm like, looking for the man, looking for the deer.
You're gonna start singing some Garth Brooks here soon.
Dude, Garth Brooks is cool, but he hates like all digital media.
He hates Spotify.
Yeah,
he absolutely
hates- yeah.
despises it.
He's like still mad about Napster. So yeah, but yeah, man, that's mine. Luke Bryan.
I got 2. I'm just gonna go for the wild ones that you are not gonna be happy about. Number 1 is gonna be Closing Time. I absolutely despise that song when I worked in a restaurant. Like it got to the point where it would play every night at closing time. And you almost like it and then you hate it. And I hear it now and I kind of like it actually. I don't hate that song. And I think enough time has passed for me where I've gotten to the point, the most hated song I've ever had,
That you like?
I don't like it. But I don't hate it even remotely as much as I used to.
Achy Breaky Heart.
I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm about to say here, Mark.
Oh, don't you fucking dare say it.
I'm not saying
We'll
I
get
like.
back to that. Ron, you got any songs?
No.
Ron, you don't. There's no songs do you like, or you used to hate and you kind of like?
I mean, I like some songs.
Okay. There's none that you used to hate and now you like.
No.
Okay, give me a song you like.
Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
The
That's
theme
a
song.
dope song. Okay.
I couldn't.
Sweet dog.
You know, I
okay,
don't.
Matt, just what is it?
You know what it is.
What?
Just say it. You know what it is.
I'm gonna fucking leave if it is.
You know what it is. I'm not saying I like it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
I
saying
don't know what this topic was.
I can't find a more controversial song to say and be truthful about.
You're just fucking with me to get me riled up, I feel.
I'm not. I don't hate this song anymore.
You like fucking Wonderwall?
I don't like it, but I don't hate it anymore.
Why?
Because I haven't had to listen to it every day 5 times a day. I don't have to hear it anymore. So then when I hear like Champagne Supernova, I'm like, oh, I kind of like this song. And then I'll hear Wonderwall and I'm like, I don't need to skip it anymore. I don't have to. I do not have. I still probably will, but I don't have to skip it. It's not the most hated song for me anymore.
All right, I'll deal with it.
Wonderwall, baby.
Fuck that
You're
song.
my Wonderwall, so maybe
Okay, we're fucking done. That's
you're
it.
gonna
Get
be
your
the
fucking
one that
hand off
saves me.
Goodbye. Peace. I'm fucking out of here, dude.
All right, guys.
That's it. No.
I think
Ron, appreciate you having on
Yeah,
here, dude.
thanks for being here,
yeah,
Ron.
we asked a bunch of people, man, and
Looks like Reed.
yeah, no one responded. And then Ron, you came up out of nowhere. We saw you dropping off Little Caesars pizza, and really appreciate you coming out here, man.
It is hot in here.
Yeah,
this
Ron,
is gonna
I
be.
appreciate you. You've been smoking
God
your
bless you.
cigarettes the whole show. I'm kind of weird about that in the house, but we needed somebody to be here, and you pulled through. So,
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. Thank you for spending part of your Monday with us. It has been a blast, and we look forward to seeing you next week on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
peace.
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 Goodbye, guys. Love
All
you.
right. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Had a ton of people
It's,
here. Appreciate all the chat.
It's very cool, man. It really, guys, it's super cool. If you guys missed the show or know anybody that was like, fuck, I missed it.
We got YouTube video will be up tomorrow.
YouTube video's up right now.
YouTube video's up now. The edited clip is up the day later, and then I pick clips from the show, like where I'm gonna pick the clip where Mark got to hear me say I don't hate Wonderwall anymore.
Sick. Don't bring that up anymore.
Sick. And then
There's got to be some weird reason to it.
and yeah, that does it, guys. Can't wait to talk about Zelda next week. Again, I'm gonna really go in depth on it, and Mark can just
You out
not
of
be
here, Ron?
here.
Take it easy, bud. Let's hear it up for Ron.
Yeah, give a round of
Good
applause
job,
for
buddy.
Ron.
I appreciate it.
You did a great job, dude.
Good night, bud. All right. Well, we're out of here, guys. You have take care. Have a great, safe week. Go play pinball at Crazy Quarters Arcade Wednesday night, 6:30. Maybe I'll see you at One Up Games tomorrow. I believe 5 p.m.